Thank you.
Security.
Coach, if you could bring us up to speed on injuries.
Mitch is out and Quentin's out.
Okay. Is there any more information that you can give us on either one, like severity of injuries or anything like that?
Mitch will be reevaluated in 7 to 10 days. Sprained knee. Quentin is back to back early on. He has a little soreness, so we'll see how he is tomorrow.
Okay. Can you tell me who you're starting?
I'm not sure yet.
Okay. Coach, last night when you had Obi and Julius on the floor together, what was most effective about that in your mind?
I think everything, speed of the game, the variance changes when you play small like that, and then the big concern is the defense and rebounding, but I thought they did a good job with that, and so it was good, very, very good.
Obi has talked about how, over the summer he worked really hard on his defense so that if he was put into a situation like that, he'd have more versatility. Have you seen that from him this year?
Yeah, he's grown quite a bit, and that's the thing that you love about him is, offensively very gifted in terms of running the floor, finishing around the basket, and you can see the work that he's put into his shot. He's shooting the ball well, and then defensively, he's gotten a lot better. He's put a lot of extra work into it, and still a work in progress, but very pleased with what he's doing and how he's doing it.
Okay, and last one for you, Coach, just on Hartenstein, like how, happy are you with the way he's transitioned to this team, especially given Mitch's situation?
He's done everything that we were hopeful of, and we obviously studied him quite a bit. The rim protection obviously has been very, very good. Pick and roll defense, very good. And then offensively, just to pull people away from the basket, play make, very good passer, good in the paint. And so, I think as he gets more comfortable, you'll see more and more from him.
With Quentin, with the plan that he would sit out the first back-to-back, or is it just the result?
Yeah, we're taking it day by day. And it was just he's just getting back into it. So we'll see where he is tomorrow.
Coach, when you look at the last couple of games, you've had a high number of turnovers. When you look at the film, what do you see as some of the causes?
It's a concern, and obviously, we have to do a better job of taking care of the ball. We've been low turnover up to the last 2 games. So we always say there's 3 things that we have to take care of every game, and that's our defense, our rebounding, and low turnovers. Some people in here never got it.
Using that same line forever.
When your tests done on the ankle to determine how severe?
I don't know exactly, everything that was done, but he was evaluated by the medical team, and so it's a sprain, a mild sprain. He'll be reevaluated in 7 to 10.
With Quentin, if it's going to be back-to-backs where he's got to rest, is there a sense for you, I don't want to get into your starting lineup, but that maybe keeping like Evan in the second unit is something?
Yeah, we'll see how nothing's set in stone, so we want to see different groups together, what works best, and if something works, we'll continue on with it.
How did you like how Rex looked with that group?
I did. Thought he played really well.
There was people witnessed it, and I heard about it, but he exchanged during the last game between Rick Brunson and Obi Toppin. I was just wondering what you...
He's normal NBA stuff, heated battle.
Coach, what have you liked from Reddish? You've entrusted crunch time minutes to him in quite a few games so far. What has he given you?
I like the way he works. I think he's getting more comfortable. I love his length, versatility, what he gives us defensively, and then he runs the floor really well. He can get into the paint, can make plays. He's a gifted scorer, so he's coming along and he's fitting in well.
He said last night that defense has always been something he takes pride in, but I think he had like 3 deflected passes last night. Are you seeing him
His length, he's a hard guy to pass over. He's got really good feet, you know, so, when you have he and RJ and Obi, they're athletic and they're long, so it allows you to do a little more switching. You throw Julius in there with that group, so very productive.
What's your
Coach, going
impression
back
of
to
the?
Ed. Go ahead.
Oh, thank you. Just I was going to ask you for an impression of the Celtics so far, the challenge. If you see much difference with the new coach.
Yeah, not really. I think, you know, the very talented team, obviously, you know, Eastern Conference, defending Eastern Conference champion. I think their experience has taught them a lot, their willingness to share the ball, the way they're running the floor, making plays for each other, put a lot of pressure on you. And I think that, you know, I think when Robert Williams comes back, they have a great defense also. And they've done a terrific job. I know Joe's been there for a while and been around him, been very impressed with him. I think that organization is very strong from top to bottom.
Coach, I know Isaiah and Mitch have two different game styles, but how much of a luxury is it that you really haven't had much of a drop off when you've subbed Isaiah in?
Yeah, no, it's great that I think, you know, what Mitch gives us is unique and special, and then Isaiah gives us a different look. And so I like that we have versatility in that position. And then we got Jericho also, you know, for the physical centers, and I think he's a big plus for us as well. And obviously Julius can match up with some fives, and he's done a good job with that. So I think the depth of that position has been really good for us.
Have you seen the Cornet contest? Have you not?
Of course.
How are you prepared for that?
We'll see.
You
Not
have
sure.
something for that?
We'll see.
Coach, talk about the work that Obi and Cam put in over the summer on both ends of the floor to earn your trust.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Obi and Cam.
Yeah.
Talk about the work that they put in on both ends of the court to earn your trust.
I think a lot. Like Obi spent a good part of the summer here with us, and Cam did as well. So I think just being around each other, I think it was a big plus. And then it's hard. I think Cam got traded in the middle of the season last year, so there's no training camp. There's not a period to go through where you get to know your teammates, they get to know you, you get to know the system. So I think he's gotten a lot more comfortable. And the thing about Obi being a young player is I've loved his approach from day one. He's a great kid. He's an extremely hard worker. When he puts his mind to something, he always gets better at it. So he's a joy to be around each day. He brings energy into the building each and every day.
Tom, I know you're worried about the Cornet test, but since they don't have Al Horford and they don't have Robert Williams, does that give you more leeway to play Julius at the 5?
Well, we could. The thing is they have great versatility in that position too. That, you know, Grant Williams is one of those guys that he's undersized, but he's very, very good. A very good defender, good playmaker. He gives them a different dimension. I think Vonleh has played well for them also. Cornet's been a guy that, you know, you put him out there and, you know, he makes the team function well. So there's a reason why, you know, he's played there. So, and played well for him. So, you know, we're concerned about their depth. I think when you look at the way their bench plays, and usually there's a starter or two mixed in with them. They're tough to match up with. Like Brogdon has been a terrific starter in the league for a long time. He had a monster game yesterday. So they've got shooting. You know, a kid like Pritchard can come in. Hauser, way he shoot the ball. You know, so they've got a lot of weapons.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Yep.